What's up guys, my name is Aaron and today I'm going to be reviewing NightRide. This is the latest full-length project from Tinashe. She's an American R&B singer. She's someone that I know of. I've listened to all of her projects that she's came out with, but really not somebody that I listened to more than maybe twice. To me, this album was a step in the right direction. Even though it's not like an amazing album, I feel like this is definitely good for her trajectory. I do love the production. This project is really sensual. It's really concerned with pulling off like a sexual and kind of nocturnal vibe, which I feel like the album definitely provides throughout this entire thing. The song Ride of Your Life, which is produced by Metro Boomin, the beat is so muted and so in control. It has these really chill drums and this kind of warp bell that plays throughout that track. It really pulls off like a really laid back chill vibe. The song C'est La Vie really reminds me of something that 40, Drake's producer, would have done. He's the guy that did Marvin's Room. It's kind of like if he made like a beat made for a woman, like how he did the song Demonstrate for JoJo. It has these really simple drums and this kind of magical warped synth that plays on that track as well. I could definitely see this be produced by somebody out of Drake's camp. Somebody like 40, it really does have that sound to me. And the song Ghetto Boy sounds like it'd be off the soundtrack to the movie Palo Alto, a really good coming of age movie if you've never seen it before. The song is also produced by Dev Hynes or Blood Orange, so he's the guy that's behind Palo Alto and he's really behind a lot of like these throwback 80s sounds. And this song definitely delivers on that. It really has like a haunted, really like emotional feeling to it. It's kind of made by the echoey drums that play on the track and this kind of sad piano that plays throughout this track as well. It really has like a haunted vibe that you would hear in like an 80s movie or something influenced by the 80s movies like that. This song is definitely my favorite on the project. I feel like the beats are great for the most part. I could definitely see this being played at night after a breakup. I feel like the worst thing about this is like the singing. She's definitely going for like an Aaliyah vibe to me. Like she has like this soft voice with these kind of harder hip-hop influenced beats. People like JoJo, Kehlani, and Jhené Aiko, I feel like those people are really like kind of doing the same thing, but I feel like she's not as strong as a vocalist as either of those people, and I feel like her voice really doesn't do anything to stand out. I'm not really saying that Aaliyah wasn't a really amazing singer, but she had like a lot of natural charisma and a lot of kind of spunk to her voice, and I feel like Tinashe doesn't really deliver that. People like JoJo, I feel like she has like a really strong voice that she really doesn't need like a lot of charisma. Her voice is just that strong. Kehlani brings more of like a hip-hop vibe to it that I like. Jhené Aiko just brings like a more of an earthy type of hippie vibe to her songs, but I feel like Tinashe is just kind of in the middle. She doesn't do a lot to differentiate herself from a lot of people, and I feel like that's kind of where the album kind of fails. It just sounds like anybody could have sang these songs and you probably would have got the same results. The only song that I really like perked my ears up was Ghetto Boy because she sounded like she was actually giving some uniqueness to this music, but other than that there really isn't a lot in the way of actual singing that kind of drew my ears. But I do like her lyrics. They're pretty interesting for a pop R&B singer. The song Ghetto Boy tells this haunting story about Tinashe and her ghetto boy, really just showing this longing that she has for him, and is kind of portrayed like a Romeo and Juliet type of story. The song Company pretty much talking about her wanting a friends with benefits type of situation, really like no strings attached, and it's kind of interesting and kind of empowering to hear a woman talk about something like that on a song. You really don't hear that a lot. I feel like this album really isn't like revolutionary with the lyrics and themes, but there actually is some type of thought and some type of meaning behind it. I do appreciate her for that she actually tries with her lyrics. Overall, I did like it. Probably my favorite project that she's made so far. I feel like it had stellar nocturnal production, really gave you this night type feel to it. I feel like she did have some interesting lyrics and themes. While they're not like really amazing, I do like that she put some thought and meaning behind it. I do feel like she has like kind of a forgettable voice when compared to people like Jhené Aiko, JoJo, and Kehlani. I feel like in the future she can kind of do more, differentiate herself from other people. Overall, I would give this a B-. I feel like this is probably like a cool like project to listen to while you're driving or at night or kind of contemplating. This isn't like something that I would go over and over again to seek out, you know what I mean? Like this is just kind of like a decent album to me. So what did you guys think? Did you like the album? Did you hate the album? Let me know in the comments what you thought, and thanks for watching. Thanks guys.